Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Dr. TK, and in this video, I will be showing you how I put together a budget for an abundant trip. Stay tuned. Hey, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time tuning in, I want to say welcome. If you are a returnee YouTube community tribe member, I want to say thank you for coming back. As you can see in my background, I still have up my vision board. If you do not know what I am referencing, I just published a video about how I put together this beautiful vision board for 2022. And then I'm also going to link up again a training that I uploaded to YouTube a while ago about how to create the vision board of your dreams actually using the Canva app. And so today I'm going to take you behind the scenes of my computer. I'm going to take you into my project management system. You're going to see me sharing the screen, and I'm going to show you how I put together a budget for my family trips. All right, let's go ahead and dive into the computer. All right, so what I'm going to pull up on the screen right now is a full view of my actual vacation board for 2022. So let me go ahead and switch that to the screen right now. And then I'm gonna walk you through exactly what I've done over the last year, but actually what my family and I do every single year. So you can do this on an Excel sheet. I put it in my project management system primarily because that's where pretty much most of my time is at with my team. And then I just have a section on my monday.com board. And you can check this out if you would like, especially if you're a business owner. It's really good to like organize your things. But I just have this board secret to myself and my husband, where we're the only ones that can view this board and no one in my team can. So what I first do is I list out in different categories the different vacations, and I'll usually put the location with the time of year. And if it's this year, I may not put 2022. But if I start overlapping with trips, or if I'm planning even for next year, I'll start to put 2023. So as you can see right now, they're very out of order, but I've condensed them just so you can mainly see the outline of it. So I will highlight where we're going and when. I will highlight the dates that things need to be, created by or completed by. I'll also assign it to myself primarily because right over here, this checkbox, when I click that, it tells me everything that's due today, tomorrow, past due, and in the upcoming week. So if I know that I have an overlapping list of items for my business and my personal life, then I can get it all done at the same time. So I just assign it to me. That way it shows up on my list. And then the budget really comes from the itemized items in each category. And then of course, I'll also have a status here where if you see the drop down, which I'll show you in a second, it has like working on it, stuck, done, or if it's gray, that means that I haven't touched it yet, nor is it due yet. So the example that I can give you actually, and this one isn't that long, we went out to Florida for a wedding. And so we were staying with family. And so it was really just about us highlighting how much money it would cost for the flights. And so typically what I would do is I would head over to either delta.com, JetBlue, or Southwest, but we primarily fly Delta. I would look at the flights, and then if I plan to, let's just say, purchase the flights in 2 months, I want to start planning how much it's going to be right now so that I can start storing away that money and or just make sure that the money is there. I'd prefer to use a regular card unless I am getting points on my credit card. And so, for example, our flight was $14.97 So I would put that amount here. Now, you just want to make sure too that you calculate how much each person's seat is. The reason why it was $14.97 for one first class ticket, even though my husband and I both flew, is because my ticket was bought on credit that I had from some previous flights that I had been canceled. So that drop down again, and you can edit these with different labels, is that I have working on it. Like maybe I'm actively trying to find a ticket. Maybe I gave this particular assignment to my personal assistant. Maybe I'm stuck, which rarely happens on the vacation board. Maybe I'm done, meaning it's completed. But I also added these two areas, pay up on arrival, and then used is more for our airline credit at the bottom, just because I want to know, did I pay for the hotel before I get there, or do I have to pay for it upon arrival, or just like a rental car? And so I'll show you a longer one. For example, like I mentioned, we are going to Disneyland Paris. I talked about that in the vision board video. So this is actually a good example because I'm not done with the board, okay? So we bought our Delta flights. A lot of our flights for this trip were on credit, so we only spent $2,400 out of pocket for premium seating for 3. I gave myself a deadline of April 25th, and then I marked it done. I can also write any notes over here, for example, if I have confirmation numbers or anything like that. City hopper ideas, park, hotel park package, and other things that I may want to do. Like I was watching vlogs, so I was trying to write down certain locations that I may want to take pictures in front of, and or just go and tour or go shopping. So I was just writing down ideas per the vlog, no due dates, no assignments, because I'm just jotting down my notes. But this is how I put together my actual budgets for my trips. And in terms of the budget, you should put together how much you want to spend in total for the entire trip. So for example, if I say that I don't want to spend any more than, for the whole trip, including shopping, dining, and transportation and accommodations, I don't want to spend any more than $5,000. So that means that everything you're listing has to fit inside of that $5,000 budget. Or you can also say, I don't want to spend more than this amount of money on plane tickets. I don't want to spend more than this amount of money for a hotel or a Turo or a rental car. You can do it either way, but I would highly encourage you that when you're planning a trip, especially with multiple family members, that you definitely take some time out to just budget out exactly how you want to spend the money. Because if you're just like me, I like to plan multiple family trips throughout the year, and some of them may be stacked on top of one another because maybe they're back to back with a business trip. All right. So I hope that you've enjoyed me taking you behind the scenes of my project management board. And if this is your first time visiting me on YouTube, hopefully you will enjoy this content in my Abundant CEO series, where we really focus on living an abundant lifestyle and running an abundant business. So make sure, don't forget to click the little bell and subscribe, and let me know what other things do you want to learn about as it relates to vision boards, manifestation, and specifically living abundantly while running an epic business. All right. I will see you in the next video. Bye.